Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. We are 6 weeks out from the first show of the season. It is Sunday and I'm en route to PCA Universe. Not to compete, but Conte have a booth here. So I am going to spend some time on the booth with the Conte gang, which are my sponsors, today. Just spending the day at a show, just networking, having some conversations and just watching the standards at this Universe show, because I know it's going to be pretty fucking good and it will definitely, number one, make me feel still fat at 6 weeks out, and then number two, it will definitely give me a new fire going into these last 6 weeks. When I don't know if anyone else is like this, who's not from the UK, who's from Ireland. When we're growing up, obviously looking at football, looking at the English Premier League, etc. Obviously, all the places in the UK are football teams. So Hull, Manchester, Sheffield, all these places have teams. So I can't be the only one who, when I hear a place or I'm going to Hull, the first thing that comes to my mind is that football team and that stadium. And the first thing that comes to my mind is, like, I almost judge that city off how good the football team is. I can't be the only one who does that. A bit of an update. Obviously, we had them high days during the week. Body weight spiked up to 117.9, came back down to like 117.1, held for a few days, and down to 116.1 today after holding at 117.1 for a few days. So condition this morning is a little bit better, and I really feel like now I can feel my body picking up pace now. I felt a little bit under the weather yesterday when I woke up, so I felt like the body was holding on to a little bit more like water, but a lot higher today, feeling a lot fresher. I'm going to spend a few hours on the boot, and then I'm going to go home, have a midday nap, recover, reset, and then tomorrow we are back into another big training week with a push day. We are here at the Universe. We have Pete at the back, we have the gang, and then there's the stage behind us. So have all the clothing here behind us as well, supplements with us too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone today and just enjoying some of the show as well. So yeah, let's get it. We don't miss, ever. Yes, gang. So we are back from PCA and it is time to finish off my steps for the day. So shit got to be done. We got 2,000 to box off, so little 15-minute walk or so, and we should be pretty much wrapped up. So great day, great standards, motivated as hell going into these next few weeks. Not that I needed motivation, but it's yeah, it just really showed me that there's another level I have to step up to over these next few weeks to get to where I want to be. So there's always levels, always new levels to achieve. But also, I appreciate anyone who came up for a chat today, and also said they were watching the YouTube. So again, mind blown. So thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And that leads me on to something that over the past couple of months, a big passion of mine has always been to help people, to offer as much value as I can in terms of what I've learned over the years. And I feel like I have a lot to give, and I've obviously shown that and proved that with coaching, with helping hundreds of people transform their bodies, their minds, make the progress they've wanted to. But the past couple of months, my mindset is just like, I'm just obsessed with trying to help where I possibly can. And I think the last couple of months, my clients have probably really noticed that as well. Like, I just want to fucking help as much as I can. Like, that's like, it's my purpose. It's my passion. Like, if I can have a positive impact on somebody, if I can educate them a little bit, if I can help them with a problem, if I can help them make more progress, get more out of them, help pull more out of them mentally that they maybe didn't think they had. Like, I just want to fucking help. And like, it's a big one. Find something that you're passionate about and just chase it. Like, it just brings so much joy to my life, waking up every day. And bodybuilding brought me this because I absolutely loved it. And I wanted to gain the knowledge for myself, selfishly. But the more I picked up that knowledge, the more people that wanted my help, and eventually I got into coaching, etc. as well. But it's that's why, as well, I'm posting these YouTubes twice a week. I don't have to do this. This is time out of my day that I don't have to give. But I know that me sharing my journey, I wish there were more people when I started sharing their journey so I could see what they were doing, how they were operating, how they were living, what they were eating, what they were doing to get in shape. And I didn't really have that. There wasn't much of that. So I'm like, right, if I can do this and give back a little bit so people can look at my journey and take bits from it and that benefits them, amazing. So yeah, a little bit of a ramble, but something I wanted to touch on because I feel like there's been a new, wouldn't say new, but just like a fire lit during this prep. And I'm on the right road. I'm on the road that I want to take all, excuse me, that I want to take all the way. This is what I want to be doing the rest of my life. I'm very grateful to be on this road, and let's take it as big as we can and help as many people as we possibly can. And a big thing for me is just cutting out the bullshit and just saying it how it is and simplifying things. This does not have to be complicated. Getting in shape, losing body fat, building muscle. There's so much shit out there. It doesn't need to be complicated. It's not complicated. When you actually have a set plan in place, a set structure, you know, it doesn't need to be as complicated as what a lot of people make out. And the more people that I can show that to, the better. Yes, guys, good morning. It is Monday. It is the next day. It is the start of a new week. So, morning subs. Lovely. So, game plan this morning. Woke up, got some check-ins done, took my check-in shots, took my check-in video. I'll actually relay the video over this so you can kind of take a look through how I was looking this morning. So, 115.1 this morning. And I was like, right, okay, I'm feeling a lot higher. I'm feeling a lot sharper. A lot more details starting to come through. This is good. So I woke up, I was like, right, it's like game on. I was like, I'm looking forward to this week. It's going to be a massive, massive week of fat loss. Like I'm ready to crack on. I'm ready to dig that a little bit deeper. And jumped on the treadmill, get my steps boxed off, and Cool messaged me back off on steps completely today. It's like, fucking hell. So, yeah, got off, no steps today. Food stays the exact same, but he just wants a bit of a pullback on steps, which again, this is why Coolbit is there for me. I think this is why it's important to have a coach, because in a prep, our mind gets skewed. So if I was to look at a client, I'd be able to make accurate decisions there and then. But when it comes to yourself and you're in a prep and you're in that mindset of go, 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 you don't want to pull back. And I wouldn't have pulled back. But we trust him. He hasn't steered me wrong so far. He has got the best out of me. So, yeah, no steps today. I'm just making meal one now. And then we will see. He actually just messaged me there. Let me see. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, look, he says we're where we need to be. And he's just trying to kind of protect what I have as well, muscle-wise. So, look, it is what it is. Let's see where we're at tomorrow. I'll update him again and we go from there. But today is push day. I'm going to crack on. I'm going to make this meal one. And we will start today. But guys, just under 6 weeks out. Where my spatula? Oh, it's in the dishwasher. Just under 6 weeks out. It's coming in very, very fast. But I'm excited. I think at this stage, this is very, very normal for mind games to creep in. Am I ready? Am I going to be good enough? Am I lean enough? Have I made the progress that I wanted? You know, all these things are going to be completely normal. And these are conversations that I have with clients, you know, a lot of the time, not even prepping, but like even just in gaining phases, in dieting phases, just self-doubt. Self-doubt, it's going to be completely normal in each of your phases, but, you know, it's going to be normal. Everyone is experiencing the exact same things. But yeah, this is the time where like the mind games will start to kick in. This is the time where it will start to get a lot more difficult for most people as well. Like even yesterday, I was like, right, okay, starting to get a bit hungrier now, starting to feel it a little bit more. So this week, I know I'm going to feel it a lot more as well, but it's exciting. You know, think about it. When it starts to get difficult like this, on the other side of that difficulty comes a lot more progress. So if you're looking at this and listening to this right now, and you're doing cardio, or you're having a day where cravings are high or hunger is high, embrace it. That is actually a good thing, because usually off the back of them days, on the other side of discomfort comes progress. Think about it. In anything in life, if something is hard, like let's say, for example, you're studying in uni, in college to become a doctor. There's a lot of fucking exams. This is an extreme example, but there's a lot of exams, there's a lot of work, there's a lot of sacrifice that has to be made. But on the other end of that comes the rewards of you becoming a doctor, of you qualifying for what you want. The same in work. If you're looking for a promotion, you're going to have to put in a lot of hours, a lot of work, sacrifice, events, do things like that. But on the other side of that comes the promotion, comes the progress, comes the reward. So just bear that in mind. On the other side of difficulty, of discomforts, comes the reward. And without that discomfort, there is no reward. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, embrace the tough times, embrace when it gets hard, and don't just say, oh, it's hard, why always me? It's fucking, there's this, there's that. Like, you know, what I hear a lot of the time is, oh, like, why do I have to diet on low calories? There's people diet on high calories, like they have this, they have that. Like, why can't this be me? And it's just literally feeding into your own just negativity. Like the more negative you are in a dieting phase, in any phase, the harder it's going to be. So even when it's hard, just pick out the positives, pick out the wins, and almost just brainwash yourself that you're okay. It's okay. It's not that hard. The more positive you are in anything that you do, the easier it is. And honestly, just the fucking more enjoyable it is as well. So that is my morning ramble. It is Monday. We have push day today. And yeah, but that's the video as you saw playing. In that video, you'll see definitely getting leaner, but like I want more. I want to be like skinless. You know, I know like glutes are coming in, but they're still fat. You know, hamstrings, I want them more dugouts. But again, these are areas that they will get as lean as I can get them. But again, I know I'm going to need more muscle. You know, every prep I go through, the more muscle I have, the leaner I can get, the more dugout I can get. So yeah, it's a patience game, but I'm looking forward to seeing the condition I can get in this year. Again, what we have to realize as well is that this is 6 weeks out. This is not show day. So I can't look at this and be like, oh, you know, I'm XYZ. Like in 6 weeks, I'll be ready. I'm not meant to be ready now. So 6 weeks time, then I'll be at my best. But right now, there is still work left to be done. And I'm ready for it. Ultraflex Rotherham today for a big push session. So we're just here, getting logbook written out. So there's like all my sessions from the start of prep all the way through. This is push session. So there you'll see, I write the push session out, and then there's the numbers literally each week. So today, blank slot, we have my body weight at the top, we have the dates, and then that's where we'll put them numbers. So I kind of sit a couple of minutes before this is face tracked. There we go. So I will sit for a couple of minutes before the session and just kind of analyse what I done last time and what the expectations are going into this session and what I need to kind of achieve as well. So yeah, 115.1 this morning. So let's dig the heels in. Feeling the pinch a bit today. So let's dig the heels in and let's really fucking string together a good session here. I'll take you through. Intro, ready? Let's go. Right, so starting off with lateral raises. I use the Prime for this session. Kuba actually uses the Atlantis single arm, which is behind this. But for me, this just feels a lot better. And this is a prime example of everyone is going to be different. And what connects for some people may not connect for others. So Prime, side lateral for me. Here, I've done 2 sets. 2 sets of 10 to 15. First set I got like 13 reps. Second set I got 13 reps. I don't really like dropping below the 10. I like keeping it usually above that 12 rep range. But here, again, upper body, torso literally stays locked in place. I'm thinking about pushing fists down into the floor and then dragging down and out. One mistake I see people making in side lateral machines is they hold onto the handles. Whereas I feel when I hold the handles here, it just takes away so much from the actual movements. Whereas when I keep the arms straight and then push down and away, that's when I really bring a lot of my side delta in. So yeah, second exercise then is going to be fly, cable fly in particular. I'm really enjoying the cable fly at the moment. I like a pec deck and I like a cable fly, but I think my preference is going to be cable fly because I have full control over where my hands move, where my elbows move. You know, in a machine, I'm a bit more fixed, but here, I really like this. So, as you will see, opening up hard, chest stays tall, and again, nothing moves. I'm locked in here. Like, there's nothing budging. My mind is literally in my muscle. That is all I'm thinking of. What do I need to do with this muscle? I'm not bouncing my feet around. I'm not moving my head side to side. I'm not looking around me. I'm locked in. I'm focused. I'm trying to get the absolute most out of this set. Again, chest stays tall. And all I'm thinking here is driving them biceps across the pec. Again, the hands aren't even touching, but the chest is fully contracted. We're not looking to touch hands. We're looking to squeeze chests. So this is 2 sets here as well. First set, 10 reps. I actually dropped the weight down on the second set, and I actually got 11 reps on the second set. So third exercise in, incline press, incline strive press in this instance. And again, if you see me doing exercises, you don't have to use the same piece of kit as me. If you want to do this session, you can do another incline press that your gym has. So here, 2 sets. First set, 8 to 10 reps. Second set, 10 to 12 reps. So here, I like this machine. The Prime incline is similar, but it's a little bit wider. And I don't get on well with it. But this, it's a little bit narrower. And I feel a lot more confident and a lot more comfortable in this. So here, again, chest stays tall. Like nothing is budging. Like that chest stays tall. I'm sinking that down as deep as I can. And then, not even thinking about pressing, but I initiate the press as biceps driving across the pec. Again, really getting the most out of that contraction. So 2 sets here. And again, beautiful. That was actually matched reps there, which you will definitely take. With the flats Prime, this is actually like a low incline. So if you actually, you'd actually have to get on it to kind of feel it yourself. But you can go flatter than this. So this is actually like a little bit of a lower incline. So it feels really good, especially after that incline press. And again, here, you have to be super careful and super safe because I feel like if I speed these up, it's very easy for these handles to fucking fly and potentially risk an injury. So super controlled, contracting hard out of the bottom. Again, not thinking even of pressing, just driving that bicep across the body. The reason why I'm standing on the blocks here as well, as you will see, it puts me in a better position. I feel like I can generate a bit more leg drive as well, rather than being on the floor. That's simply it. But 2 sets on that, 2 sets of 8 to 10 on that one. Then onto tricep press. So this, it looks like a chest press to most people, but look how narrow the hands are and look at the elbow pads. Them elbows are driving like down, and that is going to be a lot of fucking tricep because there's a lot of elbow flexion there. So It's going to be obviously chest, delt as well, but it's mainly going to be tricep with the way them elbows are traveling. They're pretty tight, they're pretty tucked, and they're like traveling down as my hands come up. It's imagine like a dip. You know, if you actually imagine a dip, it actually kind of looks like a dip in terms of what way the elbows are traveling. So it's going to be a lot of triceps. So just one set here. It was one set. I think I got 10 reps on this, which again was matched from last time too. This is a very hard machine. If you're using this, put the seat all the way forwards, and I promise you, it will be a little bit more difficult for sure. Now, next exercise, onto tricep work. So isolation tricep work, all the chest movements and delt work is done. So 2 tricep movements to then finish off. Normal easy bar push downs, and again here, body is locked into position. Nothing else moves. It's just them triceps fully contracting. I think about pushing down and almost back just to really get that tricep fully contracted, fully squeezed, fully short, whatever way you want to call it. So here I've 3 sets in total on this one. So the first set, I picked a weight, which was I think once 55 pounds, and I done 13 reps. The second set, as you will see me doing here, what I done is I took the same weight again. I got 9 reps on the first one. I rested like 15 seconds or so, and then I went back in and finished it again. And the goal was to get as close to that initial set as possible. So try and get that 13. So I got 9 first set, rest, and then end up getting 3, which left me with 12. I done the exact same for the third set as well, but I had to take 2 rest periods. So I think I done 8 reps, but like 3 reps and then like 2 reps. They're called myo rep sets. It's just a way, they're intensifiers. It's a way to extend your sets and really take that muscle past failure, basically. Now, last exercise of the day. Tricep crossbody extensions. So again, I almost like flare my lat and like rest my arm like on my lats, and then I literally think about driving hand down and then back. I literally try like hyperextend my arm here, like literally try and fucking snap my elbow, and just to get that tricep like as fully as contracted as I can. The weight here doesn't have to be crazy heavy at all. It's hard, especially after the heavy work being done with the close grip press and then the push downs as well. So it doesn't have to be crazy heavy. I just like it being super accurate and just filling as much blood in here as possible to really finish off. For tricep work in particular, I find that not too heavy, but more moderate weight allows me to connect and get a lot more from them. Really productive session, to be quite honest with you. Where did I put my spoon? Maybe it's here. Really productive. Yeah, it is. Oh, really productive session. Numbers pretty much held on everything today. Oh, I just farted. Numbers held on pretty much everything today. I am happy with that because things are getting a leaner now and the sets were still very high quality. So don't forget, at this stage of a diet, as you're getting leaner, as you're getting a lot lighter, if you're matching sets and the quality is maintaining, like realistically, pound for pound, you're getting stronger. So I'm happy with that. There was 1 or 2 where I actually did take progressions, but overall, that was satisfactory, more than satisfactory. Done some posing after it as well. And Cube had a look at me again, and he was quite happy. I was quite happy. I actually thought I felt like as the day went on, I feel like I've actually gotten leaner, to be quite honest with you. Even my face feels like a bit leaner this afternoon. And glutes do as well. So I'm happy. Things are moving, and I am going to leave it there and eat this post-workout meal. Again, cream of rice, berries, and whey. No direct fats in this meal, mainly just carbs and then protein. Because post-workout, I want to replenish that glycogen and refill them muscles and start the recovery process. When I have fats in there, a lot of fats, that will somewhat slow the digestion of the carbs down a touch. So I don't really want that post-workout at the moment. I want them carbs going straight in and starting that recovery process. So this is post-workout meal. I will love you and leave you. That is 6 weeks out. And again, these are... These are twice weekly at the moment. So it's only going to be another couple of days, and I will give you another update. So any little change that's being made right now, I will keep you in the loop. But that is the game plan. No food change at the moment. Steps were pulled today, but we'll see where we're at tomorrow, and I will keep you in the loop. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the support. Like, share, comments, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.